Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to read the story Froggy Goes to School. And this book was written by Jonathan London. This is the cover of the book, the front. This is the back of your book. And this is the spine that holds all those wonderful pages together. So let's find out what happens in this book. Froggy Goes to School. Good, everybody sitting down. There's the teacher. It was the first day of school. Froggy woke up and looked out his window. The sun was high in the sky. "Oh no! The bus! The bus!" he cried. "I'll miss the bus!" He hopped out of bed and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. The school bus was leaving. "Wait, wait!" he yelled. And he took a mighty hop. The bus hissed to a stop and the door folded open. Froggy flopped up the stairs, flop, 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 and when he reached the top, everyone laughed and pointed their fingers. "Froggy!" yelled his friend Max. "What? Did you forget something?" Froggy looked down. Oops! He was in his underwear. Oh my goodness. He dashed to the back of the bus and hid behind Max's umbrella all the way to school. At school, he hopped behind the bushes. He tried to hide behind the flagpole. He rolled down the hall like a bowling ball. And in the class, he pretended to be a flower pot. "Froggy!" called his teacher. "What?" But it wasn't his teacher at all. It was his father. Froggy rubbed his eyes. He had been dreaming. He was still in his bed. "Rise and shine, Froggy," his father said. "It's the first day of school." This time, Froggy got dressed. Zip, zoop, zup, zut, 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 zut. And he flopped into the kitchen with a flop, flop, flop. He tried to pour the milk on his bowl of flies, but the carton flew out of his hands. "You're just so nervous about school, Froggy," said his mother. "Everybody is the first day." "Not me," cried Froggy. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bus stop. Flop, flop, flop. At school, Froggy found his name tag on his table. He liked his name. It was the first word he knew how to read. And it was one word he knew how to read. Froggy. He read it aloud, louder and louder. Froggy. "Froggy!" cried his teacher, Mrs. Witherspoon. "What?" "Hush, dear. It's time to pay attention." But it was hard to pay attention. He squirmed. He looked out the window at the falling leaves. He felt like a leaf falling, falling, falling. Plop! He fell out of his chair. "Whoops! Kindly sit in your seat, dear," said Mrs. Witherspoon. "We'll sit on the floor at circle time." At circle time, Mrs. Witherspoon said, "Now, children, today I'd like you to tell us what your last At circle time, Miss Witherspoon said, "Now, children, today I'd like you to tell us what you did last summer. Who wants to go first?" Froggy shouted, "Me, me, me, me," and so did Max. Miss Witherspoon went, "Clap, clap, 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 clap," and everybody went, "Clap, clap, 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 clap." Then they grew very, very quiet. Now, one at a time, said Mrs. Witherspoon. When Froggy's turn came, he jumped up and said, "Last summer I learned how to swim." And he sang, "Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier." Everybody jumped up and joined in. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier. When, in walked the principal, Mr. Mugwort. "Bubble, bubble, oops!" cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Mr. Mugwort glared at him. Then he joined in. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken airplane soldier. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, airplane chicken soldier. Till the bell rang for recess. When Froggy flopped off the bus after school, his father said, "Froggy, how was your first day of school?" "Great," said Froggy. "I taught the principal how to swim." That's nice," said his mother. "But where's your lunchbox and your baseball cap?" "Oops, I left them at school." "Oh, Froggy, will you ever learn?" said his mother. "That's why I'm going to school, Mom." And together they leapfrogged all the way home. Flop, 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 flop. And that's the end of our story.